60 seconds.
I've got a popcorn kernel in my tooth that is killing
Excuse
me.
me, must have been that dog I had for lunch.
Hachi Machi.
Hey, my name's Raul. Shake a leg here, okay? I need to know how many people are... Okay, great. One player. What's your name?
I need a wet nap pronto.
Oh yeah, you want a 7-question game, tournament length, or full 21? Okay, got it.
That kind of thing.
Can someone
30
move the
seconds.
podium so it,
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in bite me.
All right. Oh, here's
Can
a good
we
one.
clear
I'm
the
a
set,
little
please?
teapot,
20
short and
seconds.
stout.
Who boy, look alive. When a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right number on your keyboard. You follow me? It's so simple, my mother could do it.
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9,
Let's make it happen here. Let's lose that desktop, please.
6,
And go to black.
4, 3.
Let's make this one sparkle.
Try new Crackney.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome to the movie edition of You Don't Know Jack. Ah, the game of solitaire. That's okay, I'm here alone too. So let's get it on. Okay, I need a category.
I'm sorry, Dave. It's question 1.
Say hello to Family Freak Show. And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Hey, you ever seen that movie Chinatown? Well, imagine this. In a lost scene from Chinatown, Evelyn Mulray receives a touching Hallmark card from Ida Sessions. Given their relationship, what might be the first line of the card? Born of an incestuous relationship, Ida Sessions is Evelyn Mulray's sister and her daughter.
To my favorite sister on her birthday, you're the best mom a girl could want. Oh, thanks, honey.
Okay, pick a category. The selection is a couple of sassy redheads. You get this one right and it's $3,000. Strap on your helmet, we're going in. Imagine an episode of I Love Lucy in which Lucy gets into the same scrape that Lucille Ball's character gets into in Stage Door. What will Lucy say while she cries? Ricky, I have to dress up like a man. Ricky, I have to marry a lumberman. Ricky, I have to go on without rehearsing. Or, Ricky, I have to shoot it out with the cops. Should have picked this. In Stage Door, Lucy's character ends up marrying the Lumber King. But I'm sure Lucy could get out of it by dressing Fred up as a redhead and sending him off on the honeymoon. All right, hit me. Well, what do we have here? You're only as good as your last picture. $1,000 at stake on this one. You know how a picture is supposed to be worth 1,000 words? Well, taking his famous nickname, the Man of 1,000 Faces, literally, whose driver's license would be worth 1,000,000 words? Ronald Reagan, Charlie Chaplin, Lon Chaney Jr., or Humphrey Bogart? Lon Chaney's driver's license would be worth 1,000,000 words because he would have 1,000 pictures on it. And of course, every last one of them makes him look fat. I need a category.
Shark!
Chew on this. Dingoes ate my Wapner. 2 G's if you get this one right. Hey, it's time to go diving through the dumpster of a fictional character. Let's see, I've got some casino chips, 246 toothpicks, a copy of TV Guide with the People's Court circled, and a brochure from Qantas Airlines. Whose garbage is this? Raymond Babbitt, James Bond, Don Corleone, or Sam Raymond Rainman Babbitt calculates odds, counts like a madman, loves the People's Court, and will only fly Qantas. He can also calculate how many millions he'll make off the movie's marketing and profit percentages. Category, please.
It's a 5!
Here we have, well, Blow Me Up. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. You know, in the movie Blow Up, David Hemming's character unexpectedly discovers a hidden detail in his photo when he blows the photo up. If the photographer in Blow Up had literally blown up the details in his photos instead of enlarging them, who or what would he have exploded? A tattoo from a secret cult, a gunman in the bushes, an exotic monkey in a tree, or a partially buried dead woman? Huh? Here's what you should have picked. The photographer in Blow Up enlarges his seemingly harmless pictures of a couple in the park to discover that there's a gunman in the bushes. The, park's bushes, that is. Okay, I need a category. NetBats. Great choice, player. You know why? Because it means I don't have to host this question all by myself. It's time to call in the reserves with a fiber optic field trip to Santa Monica, California, and an area code of 310. Hey kids, go pack a sack lunch, because we're going on a fiber optic field trip. Home base of Captain Rory Hawkeye Alward and his organization VETS, Military Technical Advisors to the Motion Picture Industry. These guys are great. They did the advising on that Denzel Washington tank flick. What was that called again? Oh, hang on, it's ringing.
Hello?
Captain Alward?
Speaking.
Yeah. This is Cookie from the movie edition of You Don't Know Jack. We talked a while back. I said I might be hitting you up for some movie trivia someday.
I remember.
Good. Well, you've been drafted, so to speak. Anyway, what we're looking for is a movie trivia question for our game. Now, I know your group VETS did some technical advising on Courage Under Fire. What else have you been up to?
We just worked on Dante's Peak. We did technical advising on the National Guard scenes and that, and we did the movie Strange Days. We worked on a film called The Puppet Masters, and right now we're working on about 4 or 5 scripts for people.
Damn.
Consulting on the military dialogue and technical jargon and whatnot.
Man, that sounds pretty exciting. What's the script you're working on now?
Geez, it's a long story, and I'm not sure everyone could stay awake for it.
Wow, I can't wait for that one to hit the theaters.
Quite. So you need some sort of trivia question about the movies, is that it?
Mm-hmm. You got something for us?
Well, yeah, I do, but can you give me a few minutes? I'm sort of in the middle of something.
You got it. We'll be back to Captain Rory Hawkeye Alward from VETS Military Technical Advisors a little later in our game. Now let's see some categories. All right, hit.
Password.
Yeah, tell him 6 sent me.
Let's see what we got going. How do you say cotillion in Nellish? I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. All right. You know, I'd say Jodie Foster is a good old-fashioned Southern girl, and if she hasn't had her debutante ball yet, she better soon. If Jodie Foster were to go to her debut as her character in her debut film, who would be her escort? An imbalanced taxi driver, a boy called Napoleon, and a pet lion, a man-eating psychologist, or a prepubescent Bugsy Malone? No, although she does have to get home eventually. It would have been so beautiful if you'd only picked this. Napoleon and Samantha, a Disney film about a boy, his lion, his college friend, and Jodie Foster in the mountains, is Jodie's first film. Actually, I'm a little confused about the protocol here. Should the lion eat the Debs first, or their dates? Okay, pick a cat.
7 is the number that I'm suggesting. He's suggesting 7. He's suggesting 7.
This one's called Schools for Fools, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. I smell something tasty. Which school's cafeteria might feature this menu? Monday, boiled rat, vegetables, toast, beverage. Tuesday, unplugged parakeet. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, swift kick to the ribs. Friday, ice cream on the beach. Hannibal Lecter's School of Culinary Arts, Dr. Frankenstein's Academy of Medicine, Baby Jane Hudson Finishing School for Girls, or Rock and Roll High School.
such a terrible player. But you are, Blanche, you are.
In the film Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, the title character serves her sister boiled rat, uncooked parakeet, and treats her to ice cream on the beach. And Blanche still complains. Hey, can we talk about ungrateful? Okay, I need a category. Hey, nice selection, 'cause you just chose yourself a big fat hunkin' question. Are you ready for the dis or dat? The category for this dis or dat is, there's gonna be a shootout. Okay, I'm gonna read off. So you already know how to play. Okay, let's put 30 seconds on the clock then. Here we go. Kevin Costner, Doc Holliday, or Wyatt Earp? Kirk Douglas, Henry Fonda, Val Kilmer, Burt Lancaster, Kurt Russell, Dennis Quaid. Let's go get the one you skipped. Kevin Costner. That's all of them. 3 right, 4 wrong. Not great. Well, you're not terrible. I mean, I don't know you as a person, but, well, let's move on. I need a category.
They said it was indestructible. Then disaster struck.
Okay, give it up for Falling to Pieces. How does $2,000 sound? Grease yourself up and get ready to wrestle. If you have a nightmare which combines the plot of the movie Sweet Dreams with the plot of Nice Dreams, what disturbing image would startle you awake? Patsy Cline practicing her jump shot, Patsy Cline in New York with mental patients, Patsy Cline relaxing with Cheech and Chong, or Patsy Cline firing a spitball at Kevin Mental Patients Lost in New York is the plot of The Dream Team. Maybe Patsy could sing Crazy for them. Let's take a look at the right answer. Nice Dreams was Cheech and Chong's 3rd movie. You know, I think it's that one where they smoke dope or something. I really can't remember. Category, please. The category is Historically Significant Wastes of Good Film. $3,000 on the table for this one. Hey, you know how some companies are using old film footage for their TV ads? Well, considering the activity captured in the oldest film housed in the Library of Congress, which of these products would most likely use that footage for a TV commercial? Pez, Puffs, Pampers, or Palmolive? For the curious, here's the right answer. The earliest film found in the Library of Congress features one of Thomas Edison's assistants sneezing, so the man could have really used a tissue. I guess critics back then weren't as concerned with things like plot. That's it for round 1. Let's go to round 2. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some... Okay, we're back on our fiber optic field trip with Captain Rory Hawkeye Alward from VETS Military Technical Advisors. Captain, you still with us?
Right here.
All right, hit us with your question.
Okay. The category is Tanks for the Memories.
And it's going to be worth $5,000.
Put your finger on your buzzer. Here's the question. In the movie Courage Under Fire, the American tanks depicted in the opening battle scene were not really American-made tanks. What was their true nationality?
Wait a minute, how the hell do you know they weren't American-made?
I purchased the tanks for the movie. I am the arms merchant to the star.
Yeah, okay, military boy, just tell us the choices.
Russian, German, British, or Iraqi.
Oh, Captain, they bombed on this one.
Well, you should have picked British. Underneath the sheet steel cover of the M1 Abrams tanks depicted in the movie Courage Under Fire were actually a bunch of British-made Centurions purchased surplus from the Royal Australian Army.
Wow, Captain, great question. And I thought going to the experts for movie trivia would just get way too obscure.
Your sarcasm is duly noted.
Oh, come on. I'm just pulling your chain of command. No, it's a joke. Okay, but seriously, thank you very much for your help.
My pleasure.
Captain Rory Hawkeye Alward from VETS, Military Technical Advisors to the motion picture industry. Now then, let's go back to the game. Okay, I need it. Coming at you, peaking at 10. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. If the youngest performer ever to win a Best Supporting Actress Oscar were to film a sequel to her winning movie today, Ryan O'Neal co-starred with his Oscar-winning daughter Tatum O'Neal in Paper Moon. And given the number of divorces between them, their next movie could be called Paper Trail. All right, hit me. I proudly present Severing Those Family Ties. And we're talking 2,000 for this baby. Say, do you remember Mallory Keaton, that dim-witted sister from Family Ties who in her later years became an aspiring fashion designer? Let's say Mallory from Family Ties replaces Juliette Lewis in the famous movie duo Mickey and Mallory. Instead of fashion designing, what will Mallory now be doing? Sowing the fields instead of sewing hems, designing government laws, not chic blouses, cutting up bodies instead of cutting up fabric, or drawing police sketches, not alteration marks. Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. Mickey and Mallory are the famous murdering duo from Natural Born Killers, so she'd probably be cutting up bodies. And I have a feeling that in this movie, Mallory wouldn't let her brother live. Mallory, no! Okay, pick a category. For your enjoyment, they might be actors. Hello, we're talking $6,000, so pay attention. Pull out your antenna and get ready to buzz. Let's say the band They Might Be Giants had written a love song for the movie They Might Be Giants. About which famous literary duo would they have been singing? Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, Catherine and Heathcliff, or Romeo and Juliet? Bet you wish you'd pick this. In the movie, George C. Scott has delusions of being Sherlock Holmes, and Joanne Woodward's a psychiatrist named Dr. Watson. So whenever Holmes says the game's afoot, you know he's just bragging about the size of his pipe. Okay, I need a category.
In the deepest reaches of the Congo lies question 15.
All right, here's the deal. Taking advantage of stupid people. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Hey, you know that movie in which the title character is mentally challenged and through a scientific experiment becomes super intelligent? Based on the movie's title, what might the scientists say to this character when the effects of the intelligence-enhancing experiment wear off? Sorry, Charlie. Soon your IQ will be none, Algernon. We couldn't see the trees for the forest. Or, we took a chance. Survey says... Let's see what a correct answer looks like. Cliff Robertson won an Oscar for his portrayal of a mentally challenged adult in the film Charlie. Robertson won an Oscar. Hanks won an Oscar for Gump. Sellers was nominated for an Oscar for being there. Yeah, you really do have to dumb it down to make it in Hollywood. Category, please. Uh-oh, wet suck tit shine floor.
It's time for a
Snickerclish restroom.
One gibberish category coming up. Kinky adventures in third world countries. And $10,000 right out of the gate for this one. Now listen up. Every second and a half, some of the cash is going to disappear, so if you want to win big, you got to be quick. All right, get ready and tell me, with what film term does this rhyme? Wax. Oi, Haitian groove me. And don't be fooled by the punctuation. Run with it. Type in your... Amazing. Your answer has some of the same letters in it as the right answer. Today on Film Talk, Richard Roundtree and Jim Brown discuss our topic, the Waxoy Haitian Groove Me. Frankly, I don't know who would want to see a movie about office supplies. What? Oh, I thought it was faxploitation. I need a category. The category? Imagine what he could do with a set of power tools. And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Uh-oh, MacGyver's got his hands full this time. Imagine this. He's got a speak and spell, a coffee can, and an umbrella. If MacGyver uses these things to create the same device a popular movie character did, what could he do? Evade the evil child catcher, use it to phone home, escape from Witch Mountain, or travel back in time and meet his mom? The correct answer is... MacGyver could phone home just like E.T. Hell, if he had a little chewing gum, he could probably rig up his own spaceship. Okay, pick a category.
Question 18. Honor student by day, stripper by night.
This category is known as Big Guns and Delicate Lace Trim. 6,000 big ones for a right answer. Whoa, must be tough. Alrighty, kids, imagine this exciting episode of Martha Stewart Living. Martha's guest today is Gaff from Blade Runner. Based on his skills in the movie, what overly precious treat will Gaff help Martha make? Lightly poisoned petit four, color-coordinated linen paper cranes, hot-buttered replicants, or handcrafted leather bullwhips? It would have been so beautiful if you'd only picked this. In the movie Blade Runner, you could tell if Gaff had visited because he left his origami around. So he's going to help Martha make some paper cranes. Yeah, Gaff thinks it's a shame he won't get to kill any replicants on the show. But then again, whoever does. All right, hit me. Let's give a nice warm welcome to Don't Believe Everything You Hear. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. The answer to this question is 21. Man, this is killing me. I cannot remember the name of this movie. Get ready to type when you know it. What was that movie? It was directed by Robert Redford. It's based on a true story. It features John Turturro and that Northern Exposure guy. And it's about a fixed game show. For crying out loud, what's that movie? Talk to me. 21 was the name of the actual show that got busted for being phony. I mean, can you imagine anything more unethical than a game show being intentionally deceptive? Here's what you should have typed in. Quiz Show is the Robert Redford movie based on the true story of the 1950s game show 21. It got in trouble for providing contestants with correct answers. We figured we could avoid a similar controversy by providing you with the wrong answer. Okay, I need a category. And I believe this one's called A Question You Can't Refuse. You give me a right answer, I give you a quick 4,000. All right, remember how everyone said it was a big mistake for Francis Ford Coppola to cast his daughter Sophia in The Godfather Part 3? If Francis Ford Coppola decided not to cast his daughter in the role of Mary Corleone and cast his famous nephew instead, Nicolas Cage is Francis Ford Coppola's nephew. And he and Andy Garcia are just good friends. Really. I need a cat. Oh, so you know how this movie ends, huh? Well, then let's fade to black. Here's your category. What next? Well, this Jack Attack. I mean, wouldn't that be next? Duh, Cookie, of course, they know that. Okay, well, bye. Time to check out what you did to your score. That's the game. Player of this game was no Citizen Kane and certainly no Schindler's List. Frankly, it wasn't even Yentl. Yep, you've got a Heaven's Gate on your hands, cuz...
You don't know Jack!
Beautiful show, everybody. Okay, let's get those commercials going. And Raoul Hahn, could you ask the contestants if they want to play again?
How exciting, you made the high scoreboard. How did you ever knock that empty space out? Must be very thrilling to win without any competition. If you'd like to play again by yourself, let me know.